Today we have one of the most respected shotguns in the hunting and sporting market, the Beretta Silver Pigeon, and we're going to compare it with one of the newest and fastest growing new brands on the market, the Yildiz Pro. And in this video we're going to compare the both, tell you the pros and cons of each, which one I'd rather go for, which one you'd rather go for, have a bit of shoot with both, and hopefully at the end of the video you'll be able to decide which is best for you. Yildiz was founded in 1974. They produce a lot of high quality firearms, leading from sort of their budget range of the SPZ for £600 right the way up to the Pro. If you look at their logo, it actually stands for a star. The Pro range starts at £1,000 to £1,200 and goes up to £2,500. They have recently just sponsored some top class clay shooters in the UK, as the Yildiz brand and the Yildiz Pro has been in the UK for 45 years. Over the last 10 years, this has become the fastest growing brand in the UK, against its rivalry of Maruku, Browning and Beretta Silver Pigeon. So the Silver Pigeon is a series of over and under shotguns. This specific one is the 3rd edition. So they do the Silver Pigeon 1, Silver Pigeon 2, and this is the newest and Silver Pigeon 3. Beretta is one of the oldest gun manufacturers in the world, dating back to 1626. It's still family owned since 1626. And with the Beretta Silver Pigeon now being one of its most popular models because of its balance of affordability, advanced technology, and overall it is one of the most suitable shotguns in the market for the average person. Beretta itself produced guns all the way from £1,500 to tens of thousands of pounds, from hunting and sporting style shotguns like the Beretta Silver Pigeon, which can be used for multiple different types of shooting, all the way up to competition style sporting shotguns which could set you back over £20,000, even to the more finer side-by-side and over and under shotguns specifically made for game shooting. The Yildiz Pro, price and reliability. The Yildiz Pro themselves, or the Yildiz range of shotguns, has 5 years manufacturer's warranty on it. It is one of those guns, if you look all over the internet, they very, very rarely go wrong. You can put thousands of shells on these. Yildiz have developed this gun over the last 45 years to be one of the top leading guns for quality and reliability on the market. And this is why we believe it is punching above its mind to the Beretta Silver Pigeon and the Browning 525. Price, they start at £1,000 to £1,200 and they go up to £2,000 to £2,500. So in this market, in current climate market, you can get a competition gun for £1,200. So moving on to the looks of the Beretta, compared to the Yildiz Pro, it does have more plainer wood. The recoil pad is very, very similar, provides just about the same amount of recoil reduction when it comes to just the recoil pad. There is no palm swell in the standard 686 Silver Pigeon 3, which is similar to the Yildiz Pro. The Yildiz Pro does tend to have a bigger grip and heavier checkering. So on this Silver Pigeon, the checkering doesn't seem very coarse. It doesn't provide much grip whatsoever, but there is still checkering there. So moving on to the action is nicely laser engraved with some ducks on one side, some pheasant on another side, and some nice scroll engraving with the Beretta logo on the bottom, also with a very small amount of engraving on the trigger guard. This particular one is a sporting model, so it has a wider rib and a tulip forend, although you can buy it in a game specific model as well. All that means is the rib is slightly smaller in width and is slightly lighter, which would then allow you to carry it for a longer period of time whilst you're game shooting or doing some walked up shooting, for example. In comparison to the Yildiz Pro, this is more expensive. It is about £2,000 retail. That being said, Yildiz Pro and Yildiz as a whole is a newer brand. Beretta and their technologies have been advancing since 1666, so you're more paying for a name and reliability.
That being said, you only get a 2-year warranty with this Beretta as opposed to the 5-year warranty that you get with the Yildiz. Although, Beretta are very smart in ensuring they're not undersold in terms of warranty. So if you did want a 5-year warranty, you just got to pay them a little bit extra and they'll give you a 5-year warranty. A little bit cheeky, I know, but if you did want a 5-year warranty as opposed to the short 2-year warranty that you get with the Berettas, it is a possibility.
Going back to the actual looks of the Yildiz Pro, going from the recoil pad to the end, it does have a standard nicer, generally nicer wood than the Silver Pigeon. So the bog standard model is actually nicer wood than the Silver Pigeon. Selective safety catch. This particular one is a black action. It can come with engraving action. Unlike the Beretta Silver Pigeon, which is laser engraved, the engraving one, Yildiz Pro, is hand engraved. Moving on to the barrels, you can get ventilated barrels, ventilated ribs. This particular model is a game version. You can get a sporting version, which just has a lighter, a wider rib, slightly heavier. This particular gun also comes in a lovely handmade velvet case. Unlike the Silver Pigeon, which comes in a ABS plastic case. It comes with 5 chokes, and if you would like to, it comes with external chokes. It doesn't have an adjustable trigger, but the Sporter one does. Again, this particular model doesn't have an adjustable comb. You can get a model with an adjustable comb. This particular model, they do come with, this has got a smaller pistol grip, whereas the Sporter and adjustable comb one comes with a bigger pistol grip. So they have made every optional extra to fit every single person out there. This does start on a retail base of £1,000 to £1,200 and goes up to £2,500. The black action one goes up to about £1,900 to £2,000.
So I think overall we both agree, after shooting both of them, which you're watching right now, us shooting both guns, they're both definitely good guns for the money. Would you agree? Definitely good guns for the money. One thing we definitely both did notice is the trigger pulls on this Beretta Silver Pigeon are a lot heavier than the Yildiz Pro.
The other thing that I noticed is the recoil is a lot less on the Yildiz Pro than it is on the Silver Pigeon, and we are only using Fiocchi 24 gram TTs and 21 grams, and there's a couple of 28 grams we used in there as well. Whether that's because, again, if you look, it is built very much like a Parazzi and a Boss action, so it's got a lower profile action. So whether the lower profile action takes the recoil away, don't know, comment below.
Personally, I do think if I was going to go with one gun, with the options for the palm swell on the sporting model of the Pro, the adjustable comb, I think I'd have to go with the adjustable Yildiz Pro. Given the fact that it would have a palm swell, it would have the adjustable comb, the trigger pulls and the recoil, and the 5-year warranty, and it's £600 less than the Silver Pigeon 3, I think personally it is a no-brainer. But that being said, when you are buying the Beretta Silver Pigeon, you are paying for that Beretta brand. The Beretta brand is something everyone knows, everyone relies on and everyone trusts, whereas the Yildiz is kind of the new kid on the block, so something definitely to get used to. As Beretta has had hundreds of years perfecting its gun making, Yildiz is very much still new to the gun making world. That being said, this gun is very, very impressive for the price range and definitely a competitor and something to consider when you're looking at a gun in this price bracket. So if you would like us to compare any other guns, I think David would agree we had a lot of fun doing this time. And if you like this format of videos where we're both doing different things like this, please let us know in the comments. Any feedback is greatly appreciated, whether it's my camera work, David's presenting or my presenting, absolutely anything you'd like to chat to us about, we're more than happy to talk to you. And if you like any of our merchandise, would like to join our memberships, anything like that, send us an email, contact us at theshootingchannel.co.uk, and we'll be right there to reply to your email and help you out in any way that you need. Also, One final thing, follow us on Instagram. We're doing a load more stuff on Instagram now. We're a lot more active on Instagram. You can DM us on there. I'm always on Instagram replying to people's DMs. David's always on there. So if you need a quick response for a little question, send us a DM on Instagram and we can help you that way as well.
Or Facebook.
Or Facebook, yeah. So, thank you very much for watching the video.
Like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.